Welcome to Integration Plumbers. Let's take a look at the Oracle Enterprise Manager plugin for Postgres database. We're logged into Oracle Enterprise Manager 13c. With the plugin installed, I have new filters so I can filter down to my clusters or to my individual databases. As I do that, I can see the target type, status if it's online, the target name, version, and the operating system. As I click on the target name, I can open the target page for the Postgres database. We have an overview page that can show us statistics for what's going on with the Postgres database itself, focusing on things like unused indexes, disabled triggers, backend usages, prepared transactions. We can monitor the status of the monitoring systems of Postgres database, or take a glance at the server configuration, version, and location of the files. We also see a history of availability, any incidents or problems that are triggered relating to the database itself, and this fully integrates with the Oracle Enterprise Manager Incident Management System. We also see backends with their process ID and associated username and user ID, as well with replication status and some details around the background writer and some of the connections over a period of time. We even show some of the host system itself, statistics around CPU and memory utilization, as well as the disk usage of that system. Through some of the other available out-of-the-box pages, we can see additional details. One is opening the actual configuration file of Postgres database and checking the settings and seeing what it is set to. We can also type into the filter if we want to see anything specific for a configuration. We show real-time data that can pull in information around locks and vacuums in progress. And we also have the individual databases on the instance listed out. Here we have two. I can click on the Postgres database to view information as it associates with database itself, the tables, the indexes, or queries. As I load up the database page here, we're greeted with a chart that shows us some of the space as it pertains to usage of the database size and indexes and tables, some of the statistics around the database size, and we can even select this drop-down to change to different metrics. Instead of size, we can see transactions or deadlocks and conflicts. We also have the ability to see last week, last month, or enter a custom date range. As we select through, we can also see things like table size, table statistics, and some table details around here, like the name, the schema, the user associated, number of rows, and the actual size used. We can see a similar format of information focusing on the indexes as well. Here we can see the index as it relates to the table and schema, and scans and fetches per hour. And lastly, we can get some details on some of the top queries. Also extremely popular with this plugin is the ability to set thresholds to trigger incidents for metrics that are being collected out of the box. We can go to metrics and collection settings to view anything that is configured currently. And we can also hit the drop down to view all metrics. This will show you a detailed list of all the metrics that are being collected by the plugin, and then you can set a value for the warning or critical threshold so that you can get an incident to trigger off of that metric. As an example, if we want to see a trigger for something like an index scans, we can put the number of scans in there to get that trigger for over that number. Save that, and then we can have an incident in there. Thank you for taking time looking at the Postgres database plugin for Oracle Enterprise Manager. If you're interested in seeing more, a demo, acquiring a trial license of the plugin itself, contact us at theintegrationplumbers.io, and you can request a trial and get in contact with us to see more. Thank you.